Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here, and welcome to today's 2-minute message. One of the things that I hear often, whether I'm out at a coffee shop or I meet somebody in the family room at Crossroads, what we call our lobby, people always say, man, following Jesus is so hard. I mean, you have to pray, you have to read the Bible, you have to serve other people, you have to forgive people. I mean, that's just the worst. You don't know what they did to me. Following Jesus is just so hard. Here's what I always say to them, it's actually really easy. I want to tell you why following Jesus is so easy, because Jesus told us that the way to live, and if you get this way to live right, man, you're going to see not only is following Jesus easy, but life becomes something that is a joy and an adventure to be on. When they asked Jesus what the most important thing, what the greatest commandment was, he said, you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. This is commonly called the greatest commandment, and I like to call it upward, inward, and outward. Listen, the key to following Jesus is actually putting him first. You love God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind. You live upward, and you let the upward drive the inward, that you love your neighbor as yourself. That loving yourself, that's the inward. But you got to get the upward right first, then it drives you inward, and then you love your neighbor, which is outward. Listen, if you catch this 3-direction living in that order, it's upward first, inward second, outward third. If you get that right, you will see that life becomes not only easy, and following Jesus becomes easy, it's awesome. It's a blast. Now, I did write a book called Upward, Inward, Outward, Loving God, Loving Yourself, and then Loving Others. And you could pick it up wherever you like to get books. And I unpack it for you in a much greater way than I can in just 120 seconds. But living upward, inward, and outward is the key to living the life that you've always dreamed to live. Now, this is what I want you to do. First, I want you to share this message. Because listen, everyone's like, oh, my life is hard. This is so hard. Following Jesus is hard. We have all these beliefs. And we want to be able to counteract that with the simple teachings of the greatest commandment and of Jesus. And then in the comment section, will you share your experience living upward, inward, and outward? Maybe you might want to even share experiences where you got the order wrong, where you're trying to live outward without living upward. Or our culture's biggest problem is we're always wanting to live inward first without the upward and without the outward, that self-centered life that is so common today. Start sharing. This has been my experience with it. And you're going to find that as we all share these stories, like, hey, I did that too. I did that too. But we want to make sure we get the order right. Upward first, inward second, outward third, all for God's glory. God bless you guys today.